And the guy to the right of the umbrella seems to have a three-cornered hat on and a three-quarter length coat. Yeah, I reckon that's Ross Poldark. Hello and welcome to Cornish Walking Trails. Today we're going down to Porthcurno and we're going to try to walk towards Land's End and find Gwennap Head. We believe that's the film location that's used in Poldark. Let's go and see what we found. Where are we going, baby? Come on then, doggy's in the car. All the boys in the boot. Are you ready?
Doggy's in the car. Oh no, man overboard.
So we've arrived here at Porthcurno car park. Quite easy to park, but brings some change. First instruction on our walk is leave the lower car park and take the path to the beach. The cable hut where the submarine cables came in from the beach. And there's the actual cable.
And here I am standing upon it. Take that, history.
Inside the cable hut at Porthcurno beach. They're the cables that run under the sea and take Morse code. Porthcurno beach, used as Nampara Cove in Poldark.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Wow, the colour of the sea down here is stunning. Logan Rock in the distance. Good Demelza pose, James. Are you looking for pilchards?
Where are them damn pilchards? I can't find any. I've never seen the show.
These little steps have been put into the rock. Really, really cute. The coast path runs along the western side of the beach with wonderful views towards Logan's Rock before threading its way steeply up the cliffs, which provides a romantic backdrop for the Minag Theatre. Path is steep and uneven. Waymarker up to the Minag Theatre. But look at the view. That sea is beautiful. The steep climb ends at the theatre's car park. Cross this to find a coast path on the far side. This leads to the spectacular headland of Pedden
Waypost marker. And if you take the left track, it's the most scenic.
Sunny, beautiful Cornwall. And look at that sea. It's really that colour. What do we think of the walk so far then, boys?
Well, the ground is quite springy. So what audio is open?
Springy!
I don't know why.
Oh, anybody know?
I think you might be going over the edge.
St Levan's Well. Complete with a caterpillar. Oh yeah. Is there water in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a dog.
And a dog. Oh, yuck. We've just climbed the very steep ascent away from Porth Chapel and we're enjoying the view. So the walk instruction says the tower of St Levan's Church can be clearly seen to landward after the ascent. Turn left along the coast path to reach calm margin. Shadow on the sea from the clouds looks like pilchards. The views along this walk have been absolutely stunning. The sea is sparkling today in the sunlight. And then you're greeted with the North Coast Sea. We're almost at Land's End here. Absolutely wonderful.
Down in the distance is some little buildings. That's the start of Porthgwarra.
We've just followed the coast path and we found a little waymarker taking us to Porthgwarra.
It's down there somewhere.
So this is Porthgwarra. We're going to go through the cave that was used to hide Ross when he was helping Mark Daniels escape. James, when you go down there, look as though you're trying to get away from somebody.
Take my duck.
Will do.
Hey Mum, do you want to go skipping?
Skipping.
Spoilers!
What's that, my darling?
I haven't seen series 1.
Oh, used quite a lot in Poldark. They used it as the scene where Ross goes bathing. It's a
Hello.
well-used cove.
Look at that cave. Look back there.
Oh yeah.
Looks like some nostrils.
This is a little quay where everybody runs down to help unload all the pilchards. Oh, I wonder if they use this boat. The water's not quite so still today. So we've just come across a lady that's advising us that they're filming around here somewhere. We're going to try and find out where. She doesn't actually know, even though we've asked, so we're going to continue on our walk and just hope that we might stumble across them. So, we've just had a Range Rover go past us with Eleanor Tomlinson in the front seat and she waved, but I didn't have the camera on. As you climb the coastal path from Porthgwarra, you'll probably hear the sound of the Runnel Stone buoy, which we have been hearing. We think it's just up there. The wind is so strong it's taken the camera away. Hi, we're on our way to Gwennap Head.
We have spotted a film crew.
Yeah, getting excited!
Either that or it's just a really, really like weird place to have like a barbecue or something. He wants to be in Poldark. You see that white Range Rover? We had that drive past us earlier, and there was a very special passenger inside. We think it might be the actor who plays Demelza. So Mum, they are actually filming here.
I know. Let's see if we can see.
I don't even know what she's so excited about. I haven't seen the show. I mean, it's only BBC television, isn't it? Not that important.
Ah, oh, you haven't seen Aidan Turner, have you?
I've seen him in The Hobbit, and that's good enough.
Yeah, I think if you go there, you'll see the road.
Just follow the road marshal.
You can get back onto the, follow that way, you can get back onto the coastal path over there, which takes us around there.
Oh, look.
Horsey in the horse box.
Some horses. Wonder if they're actually going. Well, look who's returning.
No,
Does it happen to be a white Land Rover? My lord, that's awfully familiar. Not sure if she's in it though.
No.
We have found a TV camera. So what's this, Mum?
On Facebook there was a guy that got on the front of the Daily Mail with them filming.
Is he in trouble?
I don't know. But I think that's why they've got so many high vis today, keeping everybody away.
Let's see.
Okay, so we can see them filming quite clearly. And the guy to the right of the umbrella seems to have a 3-cornered hat on.
Definitely got a 3/4 length coat on.
And a 3/4 length coat. Yeah, I reckon that's Ross Poldark. So okay, in the silhouettes you can see that they're walking back now. We reckon Eleanor Tomlinson is now going towards the place where Aidan Turner's just done some filming. Aidan Turner's probably in that group.
You can definitely see that the person's walking towards the cliff edge. They got like some sort of dress or skirt on.
Yeah. It's definitely period costume, isn't it? Wow. There's sea rolling in. Up there in the distance. There's the lookout station at Gwennap Head. And you can see the boom crane. So the instructions tell you to come down to Portlow, which is exactly where they're filming. So we can pick up the path. We're going to wander up to the headland and then we're going to pick up the path from there. So it says follow it on to pass through a stone wall.
Hey Mum, I reckon that this wall is probably quite Christian because it's quite holy.
Just go through the gate, son. So it says to follow the path beside the wall.
It's a little bit hard to spot, but it's right down there.
Wow, it's a fantastic old wall. Look at that lichen. Turn left then bear right along a path through heather and gorse, aiming to the right of the Tower of Sennan Church. We're heading up, taking a right-hand junction, going up to the Cream Cottage, and there's a ruined cottage on the left. Just looking at the Coast Guard station back where we've been, that's where they're filming. Really cover some ground on this walk. Cows in the field.
There's doggies in the field?
Cows in the field with a fantastic sea view. So there's the back of the white cottage. We're travelling up the road now here to the farmhouse. The instructions say to turn right and follow the lane down to Porthgwarra. Ignore the first footpath left and take the second over a stile from where you will see the Tower of St Levan Church. So we're just crossing fields and aiming for St Levan Church spire, which is so low on horizon. Now we're passing through a field of corn that's taller than us. Field after field of corn. We've just followed the well-worn path all the way down to the village now, and you can see the houses on the cliff top that overlook Porth Chapel. Just taking a little drink and a little break by the church. And here we are at St Levan Church. Really pretty little church. What's it like walking 4 miles then?
Is that how long we've been going?
Nearly, if not more.
Oh.
We're going to go up the steps and over the stile. Do you want to see a coffin-shaped stile?
Oh.
Come up here.
It's a coffin style.
Cross the stile and gate at the top of the field and follow the path over the next field past the remains of another ancient cross. What's that, Kippy? The path leads to renovated farm buildings at Rospletha. Field of broccoli this time, James. So we've come out by the Seaview House guest house. We're going to join the road, go back down to the car park. Back at the car. We completed our walk today from Porthcurno around the coastal path up to Gwennap Head, and we were rudely interrupted by the Poldark crew, but I'll forgive them. We've got some lovely footage of them from a distance though. They were quite clamped down on how close we could get to them. The instructions were scant, but they did work. The book is 10 years old, but we haven't done a walk from this book before, but the map was excellent, and that really was what I relied on to get us around the walk. So today's walk was from Cornwall Walks, published by Gerald. It was walk number 7, Porthcurno, Porthgwarra and St Levan's Church. I think because this walk had good parking facilities, although you had to pay, there were cafes along the walk as well as at the car park. The paths were good, it wasn't muddy, the scenery was absolutely fantastic. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please check out my other Poldark videos. One of them has the film crew in it as well. The other one shows you where they've been filming in Cornwall, but it's still beautiful, as you would expect from Cornwall. I would rate this walk on its own as a 9 out of 10, but having seen the film crew yet again, I think we would have to say 10 out of 10.